Good evening, Latoya. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the crowd, please.
Okay.
I don't know why she acting shy, y'all.
I was so like weird on camera. Okay. So
Shit.
I am. I'm shy. Latoya Page. Yeah, that's it.
That is not. See, listen, that is not it. Trust me. Y'all seen the video I showed y'all of her clowning, so y'all know she gonna get to it. She about to get to it in a minute.
Oh my gosh, what video?
The
I hope
video.
it wasn't that one when I was dancing to B2K.
No. I'm. We gonna talk. We gonna get to that. But the first thing we finna get into is so there's a scenario from a movie. It's a little bit of a low budget movie, and anybody who knows me, y'all, I'm a movie person. But the movie is called A Good Day to Be Black and Sexy, and it has like 4 scenarios. So one of the scenarios we're gonna take a look at, I think it's called Her Man, something like that, and it's a man, it's a husband, and his side chick.
Oh, why it's funny already
It's
now.
already funny, so I'm finna let that rip.
And she been chewing on that same piece of bacon for the last 17 years.
Why you got to diminish her cooking like that? Yeah, you did your thing. I did that.
Well, I knew she was faking anyway to talk about it to your liking. Don't nobody even say that word.
No.
Oh, flip phone.
Look at that look.
No, I'm here.
Look at that death. You see that death stare he gave her?
No, we can't do that together. This guy's 20 G short. Unless he comes up with his hand, that's the only way. Hey, love. Thank you for breakfast.
Where you going?
How the side chick do you?
Right now?
You coming over to my place?
Because I gotta go.
Why? What's the problem?
It is a work day for me. You realize that, right?
No.
No. I came here from work. I gotta go back to work.
You coming back?
No.
Why?
Not today.
Later tonight?
It's not gonna happen. Tomorrow I'll call you. All right? What?
Whatever, you know, business day. I'm not your wife, DeAndre. You don't have to give me a word.
Parent, you not my wife. If I wanted my wife, I'd be home with my wife. All I've been doing for the last hour is telling you why I gotta leave. And you constantly stopping me from
You
my
have a
agenda.
problem with me
This ain't got nothing to do with you. I gotta go.
You ain't say you ain't have long for you.
It don't matter. If I say to you I gotta go, then I have to go. Why? Explain that to you on the
How
time.
you calling and invite yourself over to my house?
All I'm simply doing is explaining to you what's not feeling right for me right now.
And you still haven't done that. What does that feel
Yeah,
right?
because you're doing more talking than
Breakfast?
listening.
You got a problem with breakfast?
You should be receiving instead of broadcasting.
You should be receiving instead of broadcasting.
Hear what I gotta say now. Man, I'm sitting here, I'm on the phone and I'm having a business call, and you got to know to talk while I'm talking.
I'm supposed to know.
You speaking while I'm speaking.
I'm
Making
sorry
these
about
snide comments while I'm on the
You
phone.
got an Adidas sweatsuit. I don't trust you anyway.
Therefore, it should all be good now, right? That's it. You apologize.
That's all that I see is the problem.
I'm being real literal about this thing. Just your overall energy in this day has been real brand new. You got this.
You're so
You
extra.
kind of got. Oh, I'm extra. I'm extra.
You the one that barely came before you answered the phone. Business call?
Your
You could
problem
even
solved,
halfway
bro?
take a
Is this
piss without daggone voicemail indicator going on. Business call?
That's bullshit right
Oh,
there.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit
What I
right there. Yeah, that's bullshit. No, you made it like, because it's a business call, that makes a difference.
That
It
did
makes
make you.
more of a difference if it's not a business call.
No, it doesn't.
See, that's the problem I have. Because now you're moving into a whole nother area of things.
I don't know what you mean.
You don't know what I mean. That's straight up disrespect.
And I apologize.
You rocking the boat.
You
Oh,
saying
hey,
you're not-
Aaliyah.
I'm not rocking the boat. I apologize. That was wrong.
You got this real funky ass
Why
energy
not?
going on
I'm
with you right now. Like
your
everything
funky
I
ass
got.
ring on the finger. You want to start with that? And then what?
Yeah, because you act like because my ring is not on my finger that somehow I'm not recognized. I'm married, right?
I know you're
Yeah,
married.
and I hope you don't lose sight of it.
Your wife reminds me that you're married. I really could give a fuck about the ring. It's tradition, okay? When you come over here, the ring goes off. That's it. That's all. But not today for some special reason. But I'm brand new. What's up with that? That's not new energy. Nigga, please.
Come on. What part of the game are you missing?
Side chick anthem right there.
That every time I come here to oblige you, I take my ring off.
Oh, you're obliging.
Yes, I'm obliging.
Word.
That's you. That is your baggage that you remove.
Now you want to ride with this whole guilt trip now.
I'm not tripping. That's what it is. I am your fantasy, okay? And I love that. I make you happy when you come over here, you get away, and that's what we want.
The bullet points.
You called and invited yourself over. I cook, and now you got beef. What is up with all of that?
Come on.
Trying to make you happy today?
Come on, sis.
They don't make them like that no more. They don't make them like that no more.
I can't do this.
Well, you doing it.
Continuing it.
You started it.
I started off.
You stood here and started it with the big dramatic pause and the big brand new, but you're not with it.
How would you about this? All right.
DeAndre, you are not gonna call me later.
And he got a fuck boy named DeAndre.
I mean, you know that nigga cheat. DeAndre.
I'm telling you what's going on with
because
me.
I know
You
when
ain't.
you're lying. I know you enough to know when you are lying and you lying right now. You're not gonna call me back today.
Yes, so that's the phone.
I appreciate you to keep your mouth shut too.
She gonna slam them dishes around though.
Oh, see.
She making noise with dishes. Listen.
All of a sudden, the phone rings 1 time, the phone rings 20 times. It's a problem. But you tripping like something's changed.
Why they zooming in on the flip though?
I'm trying to let you know the glory days is gone.
I'm amazed at how disrespectful.
I had that phone 6 months ago.
It's amazing to me. You say you want one thing, but I can't imagine you really do, man. The way you've been behaving this
She
thing.
ain't saying nothing.
But it's cool. That's what you want to do.
Are you talking to me? I thought you were still on the phone. What did you say?
Look at his face.
Oh, that nigga got that Ike in him. She better watch it. I thought he had to go.
It's almost over. Watch.
God damn. Well, don't you pick up the flip. Why don't you pick up the flip?
Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry, I got a wrong number.
Who you looking for?
Excuse me?
Did you call DeAndre?
Yes, I did. Who was this?
This is Elena. Who is this?
This is his wife.
Oh, he just left. Did you want to leave a message?
Who is this?
Elena. What's your name again?
Bitch, I know you know me by my
Who?
first name.
Who?
Jade.
Oh. That is such a pretty name.
You are so far out of line right now.
I wasn't trying to be out of line. I apologize. You're obviously looking for him.
Because I know damn well you know. If I called my husband's phone, I was not calling for you.
Well, I was trying to help her. I didn't know.
Thank you. I'm really trying to understand why my husband's with you today.
Maybe you should ask him.
I'm asking you, bitch, you want to answer the phone?
I'm not the bitch. I think you got the wrong number for real. You have a problem with your husband, not me, Cal. Well, is there something I can help you with?
You know what? How long has it been going on?
Pull up. Pull up.
Jade.
Ooh, that's the worst feeling in the world.
Do you?
That ain't how you work.
I took the ring, the last name, the bill, the debt, the child support, everything. Yes, I love him.
Well. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let you get into it. But all I want to say is that I don't know if they make them like that no more. That was his other woman. She broke it down. She said, "I'm your fantasy. When you come over here, I want to take care of you." All talking all the right stuff, and he blew it. And then at the end, the wife was pretty damn dope too. Because if you heard the part where she said, "I took the debt, I took the child support, I took the last name, I took everything. Of course, I love them." Do they make women like that no more? Do they? They
The
make
wife or the
both
men?
of them. Both.
They do. I'm gonna say I don't know if that was dramatized, if that's a word, or maybe that was more so back in the day. But the side chick messed up because you sitting up here giving him husband privileges and you ain't got the same back. And that's why she was mad, because she already said, "Well, I cook, I do this, I'm that," but you ain't got no benefits. The wife do. Something happened to her tomorrow, she ain't getting nothing. So that's where she messed up at.
He okay, so they obviously have a routine. He comes over, the ring is off, more than likely the phone is off, whatever. I think he broke protocol. He came over during the work day. So because he said, "Hey, I came over here doing my work day." So he could not be without his phone in that moment. He didn't have a predetermined lie or whatever. Whatever he normally do, he didn't do it this time. And she was like, "You came over here to get some pussy." And he's like, "I came to oblige." So I think him breaking protocol put her in a different space too. I'm only imagining that she's normally like an after 12 type thing. But now you coming over during the daytime, it's let me cook you breakfast. Let me treat you like you mine. It's daytime hours. She ain't used to daytime hours. So she cut up a little bit.
True. I can see that too, because I know I've had a personal situation or two myself. Similar in a way. I think for her, it was more like some females believe like, "Yo, like, I know you got a wife, but he'll be faithful outside of that." When really, if he already married, it ain't, I don't know what guy thinks, "Okay, I'm just gonna cheat on you, my wife, with the side chick, but anybody else is off limits." So females really be believing that. He probably broke protocol by like I don't know, like entertaining it or whatever, because initially they'll make her feel like she a priority, and then when he made her aware that she the side chick that she is, and she signed up for a temporary position, you know, she didn't like that. And that's why he had to drop it. Like, he's sitting up there with his Adidas sweatsuit, like letting her know what it is. Like, listen, wait. I came over here to oblige you. First of all, I didn't even know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? He obliging her and shit. That's how she act.
First of all, we're gonna back up a taste. We're gonna get off the Adidas sweatsuit.
Okay.
Cause see, I'm inclined, and if my oldest daughter sees this, she knows it's real. I'm inclined to, even in this day and age, I might throw on a, like, why not? Now, granted, we saw the flip phone, we saw what was going on the scene. It was a bit dated.
For sure. I like the Adidas sweatsuit though, for sure. I'm just saying, when the fact that he wore the whole outfit, I know that nigga cheat. You see what I'm saying? He didn't have on a jacket with some jeans or the pants with a sweatshirt. He got the whole hookup. Oh, that nigga cheating.
Yeah. So it's a clear indicator that he a cheater, being that he wore that's the cheater's outfit. Honestly, you can jump in and out of it real quick. It's convenient. It's a snatch them on. You no belt, no nothing. I slide this off. I take this off. in and out of it real quick. You're right. That's a good point.
But the whole Adidas hookup, that's kind of like saying like I'm kind of crispy. You know what I'm saying? You don't just throw that on laundry day. It's comfortable, but you do that feeling a little fly. So I knew he was a cheater. I knew it.
I knew he was a cheater. I knew it. I'm now, in all seriousness, the way you see it end, and then it closes out with she's calling his phone. I didn't let it get that far, but she's calling his phone. She's blowing him up, and he's not answering. The way those things end with, the phone sitting there, she picks up the phone, and I can only imagine. Look, if a man has ever been doing any sort of deed, the worst feeling in the world is when you get up and this little thing, you patting, and you don't feel it.
I know.
You get out the car, you listen, you ready to test some shit up, because that phone ain't where it was. And the worst thing, you pull up, and he didn't even go in the house. He just smiled. And I guarantee he didn't go home either. Whatever he did, he went and got lost. He came up with a story. I don't know what he could have possibly came up with, but the feeling, you would think that when men or when people are doing some dirt, that they would mentally prepare for the possibility of getting caught. But even if you mentally prepare, and I'm speaking from a little experience, unfortunately. Calm down, don't do that.
Okay.
You would think that you mentally prepare for the day it's gonna all hit. It's gonna hit the fan.
No, I don't go like that.
Yeah, it don't. Like you think you are. You like, if it go down, I'm just gonna man up. But there's this feeling in your gut and in your chest. It's like when you caught red-handed. I mean, even when you're not caught red-handed, even if you just kind of caught, but you caught red-handed like he was. Your body temperature go up about 1,000 degrees.
Yeah, your heart
racing. You got a boo boo. Like you instantly got a boo boo. Like you sweating. Like it's so uncomfortable. And so I mean, I ain't necessarily feel sorry for him, but I can understand. I could definitely understand.
So what you saying?
No, it's wrong. It's wrong. But I understand the feel. Wait, what you doing? What is that? What is the swirl? What is the swirl? Damn, I'm good. No, man. Those days are so long behind me. No.
I had
And you said you had an experience. I want you to speak on the experience.
Okay, so there was this guy that I started dating, and we weren't dating that long. And then I found out he was married, or I don't know which one I found out first. Anyway, I get a phone call from this female, and she's just like telling me crazy stuff. And then she ends up telling me that he's married. The mistress told me he was married. So he was married and they were dating. They've been dating. He was dating the mistress the same time he was dating the wife. And so she's calling my phone and telling me this, and he's such a bad guy. And she was saying that she's had multiple pregnancies by him. I think she even said that he gave her something. Like she just told me so much stuff, right?
Wait. So the real side chick contacted you, and he was gonna make you the third in the rotation. He was trying to get you to be the third.
For sure. Because I'm not convinced anybody married is like, okay, I'm just gonna cheat with the mistress.
Right.
You know, it just doesn't work.
They gonna get greedy. Yeah.
Yeah, you do, because it doesn't get harder, it gets easier. So yeah, I think so she was just telling me all this stuff, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is absurd. Like, I'm not talking to this guy. It's just too much baggage. Yeah. So just prior to that, he told me like, oh, there's something I gotta tell you, and then that's when he tells me he's married, and I'm like, dang, that's crazy. So anyway, now I'm dealing with this chick, and so I stopped talking to this guy, right? I mean, we just started talking. It was like too soon. So I stopped talking to this guy. And then I thought about it. because he contacted me, and then I thought about it because I'm listening to this female, but I'm thinking like, if he's that bad, then what you talking to him for? You know what I'm saying? And what you worried about it for? Anyway, I'm just gonna make a long story short. so um so but during the meantime, as I'm entertaining this guy, she was just like hitting me up. So then her and I, like, one time, I was, because he owned the store, so I was in the store, and then she came in the store, and then this big argument ensued between him and her, not me. Big argument ensued. And so anyway, I'm listening to her story, and she's telling me like all the stuff that he took her through, and she's like, well, I can't believe he's like buying you this and that. Now, this guy wasn't even spoiling me like that. So that's why I'm like, dang, her standards got to be pretty low, because he didn't even do anything that was impressive. Like, he got me like, anyways. So anyways, I'm hearing her say all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm not talking to this guy. So I guess she felt like we had this sisterhood thing kind of going on.
Yeah.
So it just got really weird, because it was like he was like constantly hitting me up to talk to me, but then she was hitting me up like, I guess, wanting a bond or something like that. And then it just felt like this weird threesome kind of thing. It was just like the weirdest thing ever. And yeah, so like one time, this is all in the same time frame, because I didn't need her permission from the side chick to talk to this dude. So one time we were out or whatever, and we went out to dinner, and then afterwards, so we separate and go in our cars, and then he calls me right back. So then he calls me back, I pick up, I'm like, hey, what's up? And it's her, it's the side chick, right? And so I can hear him in the background, so she must have picked up his phone. So she was like, yeah, Toya, can you come over and da, right? So I'm like, all right, look, I'm gonna come over there. So I can hear him in the background like, oh my gosh, like, are you serious? So anyway, we're all three over there, and she's so upset, and she's like, yeah, where are you guys coming from? You probably just had crazy sweaty sex or whatever. And like, she really, like, just dead ass in her heart, she was like, why can't it just be me and the wife? Why can't it just be? Anyway, it was just insane. It was just like a ratchet, crazy mess. And I was just so over it. And this dude got like massive kids. You know what I mean? It was just crazy. And I never want to know those two again. They were horrible. Like, not horrible people. It was just a mess.
See, okay, so here's my take on infidelity. Is never going to stop. Ever. It's never going to stop. Stealing is never going to stop. Murder's never going to stop. Certain things never going to stop. There's always going to be somebody who's going to try it. Okay. But then there's a way to go about it. There's a way to steal. There's a way to, I hate to say, there's a way to go about doing your dirt. So dude, so you find out from the side chick that he's married. See, that's my biggest issue with cheaters. Outside of the fact you're cheating is wrong. I've been there, done that. It's wrong. It's terrible on any side.
Yeah.
But the least you can do is let the person know, hey, I'm with wife, girlfriend, whomever, and I want to see you in this capacity. That's the least you can do. That much. You can do that much. Because that way you
do what?
Keep it honest with the person that you're trying to cheat with.
Okay, so an honest cheater, that's like an oxymoron.
I know it kind of is, but hear me out. If you're going to cheat, you don't want to have two enemies. You don't want two of them. You want one. You can only deal with one. Now, wife is automatically going to be the enemy. Wife, girlfriend, whoever the main person is. If it blows up, they're going to burn your shit down. So to me, the best practice would be let the person know that you're trying to cheat with, because you kind of want them on your team.
But here's the thing: you can't predict the other party.
No, you can't. You can't.
You know how they say the family is the one that turn on you, or the people you least expected.
Right.
When I was talking to the married dude the whole time because I wasn't with the shits. You know, like as far as the whole married thing. So he probably always thought, okay, Toya is unpredictable. If anybody would tell a wife, it'll be her. But really, it was the side chick, the main mistress, who he was so comfortable with, like the chick in the video we was watching.
Right.
Because she was down for so long and doing so much, but then eventually she snapped. And she felt like that girl, like, I'm doing all this for you. See, I wasn't as emotionally invested. I didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But for her, she felt like she deserved she held some sort of rank, and that's where they go wrong.
And that is true. But I'm just saying, initially, when you're gonna go down a path, I've always said, because you see it on Facebook all the time. I've seen it so many times where dude DMs a woman, she looks at his page, see he's married, and then he get blasted on Facebook. Get blasted.
How she know he married?
Huh?
How she know he married?
Because all she gotta do is look, you know, like dudes are bold, and so they blast them, and then and it's always a conversation in the thread where it's some of the women like, yeah, go girl. Some of the dudes are like, yeah, get him, and then some of the dudes are like, that's messed up. And I'm always kind of like, you were bold enough to have your wife, kids, and everybody in the background and hit this woman up on some side chick shit. You didn't test the waters. You didn't massage it. You didn't finesse it to even see what she was about that life. You just boldly went after it. Or worst case scenario, you found somebody and you presented yourself as single.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. If you're presenting yourself as single, to me, that's when you put yourself in a place. Because let's just say you had got emotionally invested. Let's say old girl never calls you. Let's say some months go by, everything is good. And then 1-2 things don't add up, and you start to put something together, and I don't know, either you get a phone call or you make a phone call, and then you find out that he got a whole wife and something going on at home and a mistress. To me, you have every right being invited into a situation unknowingly to burn that shit down. There's no culpability on your part. Now, if you accept the role as side chick and then later you flip, I'm like, you tripping. You should have knew your role. Even if you got comfortable, you should have knew your role. But if you didn't know, you never had no clue, and he just get Toya all brought up in there and you feeling all nice and comfortable and you're like, okay, bet this is good. And then a mistress come out the bedroom holding the wife's hand, what we expect you to do? So there's a little honor among thieves. Should be.
Okay, you saying if the side chick didn't know?
Right. If they don't know, like that's not fair.
Oh,
let them know.
No, that's not. But that chick in the video didn't know. If she didn't know,
yeah, she knew.
Like for example, and you meet the wife, I feel like you more equal because she didn't know.
Right.
But I think if you do know, you are not equal to that wife.
Yeah, so, you should know your place. You know your place. Right.
Or they should know their place. But see, nowadays hoes is getting glorified. So I don't know if they know their place. And a lot of men put them on that pedestal. That female who was eating that bacon like that, was mad because he kept answering that flip phone. He, to some extent, made her confident, like, no, you take your ring off every time. So see, the men make them a priority too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why she said, when you get here, your ring is off. Now it's not off. So he switched it up. But see, that'd be the problem. You make them like they number one, because I don't hear most married men say how good the marriage is. It's always something wrong. Like it's always, I'm about to leave her, or do this. See, we just live together.
You ain't supposed to talk about them. Look, guys. Again, I'm not trying to give tips on how to do these things because it's wrong. Wrong is wrong. And you don't be sipping every time I go to talking. There can't be no pillow talk with the side chick. You can't be giving details. Let me tell you why. Because you already cheating. Already. You already stepped in some shit, right? Then you finna give the side chick some details about your marriage. The worst thing for a woman is to be blindsided by some shit, and then that other woman got an intimate detail to just I bet you didn't know I knew this. Boom.
Mm.
What? No, you don't pillow talk. You go over there, you do what you do. When she asks you how your things going at home with your marriage, hey baby girl, we ain't talking about that marriage. We over here to do what you do really well, and then I'm gonna go on about my business. Ain't no conversation about what. That's where dudes slip up. That pillow talking starts to let her in.
But see, I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to box it in, because what if, like, say for example, right, that you're in a marriage, right? We've both been married, but say it's like that dry, loveless marriage, or say you got a significant other and something happened to them medically, and you they caretaker, but you might not even be attracted to them like that. Maybe they on medications, can't get shit up. Maybe I don't know. And then you're lacking that, and so now that side chick looking more like, they be needing that.
Again, I understand. I'm just saying, you don't put no bullets in that gun. You already playing with the gun.
True.
You
That's
putting bullets
true.
in that gun, it makes it worse, because when it blows up, not only was you fucking her, but then you told her about this mole I got. Then you told her about this limp I got. Then you told her how I don't grow hair no more. Like, you done gave all these
And that's what makes it really bad.
That makes it worse. That makes